Thanks, gentlemen. If you've been traveling down East Exchange Street in recent weeks, you might have seen some construction happening. That's because next spring we will be hearing the crack of a bat and cheering on the players of our new Mids baseball team as they take on opponents at their new baseball diamond, Skilly's Field. The time-lapse video here captures the facility taking shape at Lee Jackson Field during the warm days of October. The baseball stadium playing surface featuring a synthetic turf field was made possible by a nearly $1 million gift from Bill and Mary Skillies. Bill was a member of the baseball team during his own days on campus. This is phase one of a $2 million renovation of this baseball stadium. In other news, heart disease is the number one cause of death in Summit County. To address our heart health crisis, faculty at the University of Akron had developed a program to improve the health practices of individuals living in Summit County. The program FABU is funded by an Ohio Commission on Minority Health with a 2-year grant of $150,000 and is sponsored by the University of Akron Foundation and the College of Health Professions. FABU will offer weekly free exercise and nutrition classes to more than 100 local residents living in Akron's AMHA apartments. The program is led by faculty from UA, including Dr. Mary Jo McCracken, Professor of Sports Studies, and Alexis M. Holt, Exercise Science Assistant Lecturer. The FABU team will collect quarterly clinical measures for heart disease and diabetes for participants, including BMI, blood pressure, waist circumference, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels. Data will be shared with the Ohio Commission on Minority Health to determine the level of impact the exercise and nutrition programs have an increase in the risk factors for heart disease and diabetes. Finally, college is hard enough these days. What happens when an individual comes back to college years after high school graduation? Thanks to Adult Focus, one UA student could put those fears to rest. 24-year-old Marissa Peterson was working a factory job and raising a daughter before enrolling at UA as a mechanical engineering student. Peterson says, quote, "Without Adult Focus, I wouldn't have come back to college because I wouldn't have known where to start," end quote. As reporter Therese Rest showed us, Adult Focus is an academic support center at UA for students whose primary life roles and responsibilities exist independent of the university and take precedence over the role of student in times of crisis or stress. The center is dedicated to outreach, retention, and financial advocacy. With the help of Adult Focus, Peterson was able to obtain enough financial aid and scholarship money to avoid loans this coming academic year. Adult Focus also helped set Peterson on a track that will leave her graduating right on time in May of 2023. Peterson says, quote, "The biggest piece of advice I can give someone looking to further their education is this. Don't give up on yourself, even when things seem impossible. There will always be somebody to help you if you search for it," end quote. For more information about what Adult Services has to offer, visit uakron.edu/UAAF or stop by their office in the Post building. Well, that's the latest news around campus. For more, you can always visit uakron.edu. This has been Naquan James, the Lights Camera Akron.